Okay, here she is. My 1958 Jeep FC150. I got this little dent here. You can tell lots of Bondo. Who knows how thick that is. I think we're going to just try and press it out and then re-Bondo it because it's already cracking. I do plan on repainting this the original color, which should be super cool. As you can see, this door is pretty gone. It's fully separated right there. Lots of rust there, and this corner is gone here. That goes across. Underneath, it's kind of cool. So that's a little side panel that you can open up and work on your motor from the side. My corners are not in the best of shape, so I think I'm going to hammer out this guy, and then I think I'm actually just going to cut right there along the bottom of the cab where the bed meets, just to kind of clean it up a little bit. I think that'd look good. I don't have the skills to make the corners yet. I'd like to at some point, but I just don't have it right now. Spare tire carrier is there. It looks like I need a stud. Not 100% sure, so if any of you guys know, let me know. That'd be cool. As you can see, got a hole there. This is cracked and welded at one point. I think I'm going to do a brace on the inside here and then a brace here to kind of give it some more rigidity. I think that it'll straighten out really nice and look good once we're done with it. Here's those custom wheels. The tires are super cool looking, like fantastic. I just don't think I trust driving it very far. You can see the welds there. Super custom wheels. Love it. And these threads, let's see, are these the right hand? I know that on the Willys and the FCs, I'm not sure about all, what year they stopped doing it. But one side, the lug nuts is righty-tighty, and the other side, the lug nuts are lefty-tighty. So they were worried about the wheels kind of unbolting themselves as you drove it, which is kind of funny. We have this welded. We'll cut that and brace it just in case it is super floppy. That's another weld with a crack. I can patch that hopefully pretty easy. Now the tailgate is super flimsy, so we have to figure out how to strengthen it without ruining it, because I think that this is beautiful. Super cool. But yeah, it's super flimsy. There was a big old tube bumper off of it. We cut it off. We torched it off. So now it sits flat and the tailgate goes down the way it was designed to. As you can see, both taillights are busted. They do work. I just bought new ones just because obviously they're pretty gone. That plate is super cool on it. There's another shot of that wheel there. Super good looking tire, but yeah, this wheel is just sketch. Plus, I kind of love, there's some rust there. I kind of love the fact that I have a narrow track. So I kind of want to show that off a little bit, put some original tires and push that in back to where it belongs. This side, the cab corner, is in a lot better shape, but I think I'm going to cut it to match that other one. The tank I have to clean, so I have to learn how to clean a tank, and then I gotta scrub the crud out of that one. Not sure what kind of shape it's in. It doesn't have a cap, as you can see. It's got a lemonade can. Kind of works, but won't in the long run. Right now, it's running off this gas can here. It is pulling from the fuel pump, which is cool. That's working good. As you can see, I have the original seats and frames. Super excited about that. I just need to get them reupholstered. I'm kind of thinking like a baseball glove style leather. As you can see, I got a big hole there in the bed, but shouldn't be too big of a pain. Kind of has a really cool old Smokey the Bear sticker. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. Really neat. Probably some awesome history on this thing. The window, this one's broken pretty bad. I have to fix it. This one actually just cracked. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it wasn't cracked when I just worked on it. I do have to figure out mirrors, but door handles work great. As you can see, it's gross. So I pulled the dash to make it so that I could replace the master cylinder, which is just up right in there, as you can see. So I had a bunch of mouse poop fall after I just cleaned it. Super gross, but I'll get that cleaned up and fixed. Another cool thing, this turn signal selector is awesome. So it has this wheel here, which makes it so it returns, so you can turn on your blinker and drive. Oh, whoops! And it resets it so you're not just driving with your blinker up, which is super cool. I like that. I just got to get it all mounted up and working. Like I said, I bought an all new wiring harness for it, so we'll clean that up, make it all nice and functional, and then we'll get everything working. It did have door cards. They were in terrible shape, so I took them off. I am deciding whether I just paint the inside of the doors or if I make new door cards. You guys let me know what you think would be cool. This side was repaired with rust at some point, and it was actually done super proper. As you can see, they took angle iron and actually rolled it. Let's see if I can get a better shot here. It's really neat. I don't think I could repair it as good as they did right there. Got a little creative, but it's fantastic. I'm super excited about it. I got the glove box, which I've read is kind of rare. You can see big holes there. I'm going to patch those. Got my engine cover, I guess in a way a hood. Super cool. Got the light. I do have the sun visors. They are off right now because they're gross, and so I'm going to get those upholstered. I have a mouse nest in the heater, so got to get that out and cleaned. I have no idea how to get it out. Not looking forward to it, but we'll get her cleaned and hopefully working again, because I think that'd be really neat. Um, this is the horn button. Usually, originally they go up here, but they're kind of a pain. I had a CJ2A that I was trying to get it to work for the longest time, and it was just not happening. So I guess it makes sense why they did that. We followed this. This actually went to a surprise wire that was wired up and went back through here. So I think it went to a light maybe at some point, but I'm not sure. It's not here anymore. But yeah, super cool. Has 35,000 miles on it. She's a champ. Like I said, these all work. I don't know if you can see, but when I turn on the lights, do the high beam. Oh, it must have fallen out when I unplugged it. But yeah, high beam selector works. Super neat. I think I need to do bushings in this because there's just a ton of play. So we'll learn how to do that. A little spooky. This is the ceiling. Super gross, but like I said, we're gonna repaint it to this original green because I think it's beautiful. Trying to think if there's any other cool things about it. It's just super cool. I'm very excited. Oh, I gotta get this off of it. Once I have the brakes working, where I could like move it around the yard and out of the way easily without towing it, then that'll come off. I have a Warren 8274 that I'm going to be putting on it. I got to figure out how to get creative with the bumper. I don't want to make it look like modified or super off-roady, but I want the winch on there just because I think it's super cool and period correct. So yeah, we'll figure that out. A funny thing that I didn't really realize, the grill is actually only for the heater. Your intake or not your intake, but your cooling for the motor and stuff is all underneath. And so you could see that the one of the owners put this grate over to protect the radiator and all that. I think it's super cool. Probably try and keep that. Something I thought was really funny is that like people didn't really cut things with grinders or anything. They torched like everything off. So it looks super rough, but I guess it's functional. It works. There's another dent. That's not a big deal. You can see the common door fold. So these doors open up super far, and if the wind catches them, it'll wrap them around the body. So that's what you see with so many with those dents. I'm going to do a TJ style door catch, which is basically a little loop here, and it's connected to keep it from opening that far. And then I'll try and fix that dent. But yeah, super excited. Oh, another cool thing. The windshield wipers are actually electric, so that they were already converted from the vacuum, which is cool. Because this fuel pump doesn't have a vacuum line, a secondary one to run them. But yeah, there she is. Super excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope that you join me and enjoy it as much as I do. So, thanks for watching. Have a good one.